I freaked out when I heard that gyms were closing. I literally freaked out. I was in the office at the time. I pushed my chair away from my desk and I stood up and I literally went, this cannot happen.
Since gyms closed in March, exercise fanatics have had to think about how to get their fitness fix during lockdown. Some people have bought bits of equipment and moved their gym routines to the park. Others have started following online workouts in their living room or taken up hiking, running or cycling outdoors. So when gyms reopen to a new socially distant standard, will people be going back to use them? Has our attitude towards gyms and exercise been transformed by lockdown?
Before lockdown, I used to go to the gym about 4 to 5 mornings a week, and I'd be in there with about 5 other of the same people at 6 a.m. waiting for the doors to open in the mornings before work. I didn't do really heavy weights, but I liked things like medicine balls and weighted things that you lift and bars and things. And I enjoyed having the space and I enjoyed having somewhere else to go. I freaked out when I heard that gyms were closing. I just literally, I couldn't accept it. I thought my whole world would end. So I'd walk every day for an hour. I would come back and I would do some HIIT training through Fit TV, which is just brilliant, in the living room. So I did that every day. And then in the evenings, I started doing a little bit of yoga just to wind myself down. I got really into these things. I found that not going to the gym meant that I could do more little and often exercise. I've missed seeing the people, and I've missed the really sort of go hard, heavy, sweaty sessions that I used to do. But now when I think about what I would be going back to, I'm not sure I want the trade-off, because the gym really was my escape. I didn't want to think. So I don't really want to start thinking about 1 meter this, wipe that down, did you touch this, booking to come, all these new caveats that sounds too much like my non-gym life. You know, it sounds too much like hard work.
When the gym are going to reopen, I think I'm going to be one of the first one standing at the door for the gym to open very early on Saturday morning.
So lockdown has affected me from the get-go, literally lost everything in 24 hours and try to pick myself up by doing online classes.
I'm very excited to go back to the gym because I'm a bit tired of being dragging weights up and down my flat to the garden and the way around, and also because I've missed the environment and all my friends that I got to know in the gym.
I think everyone is just excited about going back to a real life interaction and human connection in that regard. And I think everyone is quite conscious of the fact that there are going to be some rules to really abide by. I think overall it's a very positive atmosphere, and people can finally, like I said, go out of the home and work out.
I don't really have any concern of the social distancing measurements that are going to be held in the gym, because it's just a matter of paying a little bit more attention and to be more careful with the equipment and everything. But I guess that's a good way of training yourself also to be as careful as you are in the gym, also outside, to protect people around us.
So we've been doing our own polling, especially of our members. We have over 10 million members of gyms and leisure centres in the UK. And what we're finding is that 87% of members can't wait to get back into their gym, which is really great. And also, people who haven't been members before, 25-30% of those want to take out membership of gyms and leisure centres. So there's a great demand because of the focus on health and well-being and people's own health levels, that the gyms and leisure centres will play a key role.
I'm Dan Shellard. I'm co-founder and CEO of Fit. We are an interactive fitness platform where you can stream fitness classes directly to your phone. What is going to win is people actually accepting the fact that consumer behaviour is going to change. People are going to be a lot more multi-channel. They're going to want to mix their workouts between at home, in the gym and outdoors. And the successful companies will be able to adapt to that, and the ones that try and think that things will just go back to normal are going to be the ones that lose.
I'm excited personally to be teaching again and to have contact with people because that's what makes me smile at the end of the day.
I think people are going to return. I think it's going to take some time getting used to some of the restrictions that are in place, but the gym will still play a part in the overall fitness mix.
The future of gyms will be and leisure centres will be buoyant. People will come back, and it's now up to our sector to adapt to the world in which we now live in. I think the key is to address this health crisis, and gyms and leisure centres will play a key role in supporting the health of the nation going forward.
Lockdown has shown me another way, and I've learned to use the outdoors to exercise and use home to exercise. So I've saved a lot of money. I just don't know if I'm going to be going back. I'm certainly not going to be going back during the summer. And come winter, I may end up going back, but I'm just not sure.